A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Holmwood auction rooms. Lovely to have you all here today. My name is Bridget Andrews and I'm one of the two auctioneers here this morning. Our other auctioneer is the lovely Kyle Siebert over there. Now, some other key people we've got here in the room today. We've got Jason Wills here. Now, he's a very important man today because he will be spotting and recording your bids. Kyle Sutherland here, he's our CEO, and we've got Hayden Broadbelt here, he's our auction floor manager. So if you need any help or any assistance, please don't hesitate to get one of us alongside you. Now, on behalf of the company, a very warm welcome to the owners that we represent here this morning. We're delighted that you chose Holmwood and we wish you the very best outcome today. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck today, bid strong, exciting day for you. Now, your consultants would have given you everything you need for today, including the LIM, the title and the contract from which we will work from today. Now, on the front page of that contract is the conduct of auction. Now, I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you. So follow me while I talk you through how we're going to work with you in the auction rooms here this morning. Now, in all cases, the owners have provided us with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. Now, if bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic. It's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction. We'll take the highest bidder into one of these side rooms here. Now, if we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we'll pass the property in where it will get taken to that wider market where you'll have more competition. So your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms this morning. Now, the auctioneers can nominate the sums by which your bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. Clause 2.6, now listen carefully, the owner may withdraw the property from auction before it is sold without declaring that reserve price. Now, that does include that situation where we've paused the auction with the highest bidder. We're in negotiations here, and sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce that we have withdrawn the property from auction and we've sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, wanting to bid again, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. Now, clause 2.5, this talks about the vendor bid. Now, the owners have authorised Kyle and myself, the auctioneers, to bid on their behalf should that be necessary. Now, if and when we make a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. This is in the absence of your bidding, and it's always well below that reserve price. So feel confident in bidding against that vendor bid. If any of our Harcourts colleagues are bidding on behalf of somebody, we will identify them to you. And finally, when this wonderful sound happens and you're that lucky last bidder, we'll get you to sign the auction contract, arrange to pay that 10% deposit of the final purchase price, and acknowledge you've received a copy of the REA guide. We're going to Matson's. Okay, we're just a bit of a change in the order. We're going to go to Matson's Ave first, and I will invite Kyle up for that auction. See you shortly.
All right, thanks very much, Bridget. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. If I could have your attention, please. We go now to the new number one marble for today, 219 Matson's Avenue in Papanui, brought to the market by Marshall and Morley, Jan and Jack from the Fendleton office. Jack not in the limelight this morning, very unusual, giving Jan a moment to shine. I know you've really enjoyed working on this campaign, certainly working with our sellers who are fastidious people. It's great working with people who are proactive, engaged with the process. And really, they've come to the party in every sense, making for more peace of mind for you, the purchaser. I can understand why there will be bidding today. This home really does represent good, old-fashioned Kiwiana real estate with all of the mod cons. The contract describes a freehold title, a 408 square metres of that freehold parcel. It is a very manageable but really valuable parcel in this neck of the woods. Settlement date, the 20th of August 2025. You might be working to a pre-arranged date. The home itself, look, it's built, a couple of decades ago, but you would never know it. In fact, I think it represents some forward thinking from the architects who were at work here. It does have so many elements that are present in today's modern new builds, and I just think that speaks to the the hard work, the effort, and certainly the level of detail. No cut corners at this address. What I think for me is the absolute standout of this home is the space on offer here. This configuration is just excellent. You've got lovely living spaces downstairs, what is often described as an open plan kitchen dining area. That area is so enormous. It does really represent a second living space, the master bedroom being downstairs, with the ensuite. That underpins your value. It means you can offer it to a wider pool of buyers when it comes time to sell, but I don't know why you would sell. You've got really great double bedrooms upstairs. It is a most impressive home, great lighting, fixtures and fittings throughout. And this location, we know the benefits. I mean, it's just down the road to Mitre 10. What more could you ask for? It is a really amenity-rich neighbourhood, and that just speaks to whether you're tenanting it, whether you're going to move the family, and it's just a happy place to live, certainly a good place to invest your money. So, I'm at risk of going on forever, Jan. Let's get underway. Here at 219 Matsons Avenue in Papanui, bidders and buyers. I look for an opening bid, I look for an opening offer. Where was it? 800. Nice to meet you, sir, at $800,000, and away we go at 800. Is there somebody to bid 850? 800, my lamp lighter. At 800 I have. First call at $800,000. Second... 850, nice to meet you, man, back of the room, but in front with the bidding at 850. Bids against you, sir. Can I say 900 on your behalf? 870, would you call it 875? It's just a bit easier to add up for a retired auctioneer. Can we do that? At 875. Great, I think your other half said no, but I'll take your bid, sir, if that's all right, at 875. At 875, and can I say 900 there, ma'am? At 875, I have at 900. 900 on the nod. At 900 and 925, shall I say? 920, all right, we'll work with you this time at $920,000 and 940, I assume. At 920,000? I wouldn't take just a 5, so would you give me 10? At 930, can I say? Bid me 10 and we'll talk about 5 next time if required. Oh, he's pipped you there, sir, at 930,000. That could be his last bid, though. There's one way to find out. At 930,000, I have it here. Well, I'll take that 5 if you like. At 935, no problem at all. At 935, offer you the same courtesy, sir, or do we show a little bit of extra force there at 935? I have. 945, I like your style at 945. At $945,000. This is a lot of home at these levels. Should be an easy next bid. Is it 5? Is it 10? 950. Locked and loaded, thanked and banked at 950,000. At 950. You've never needed Mitre 10 less because the home is in such good order, but it's great convenience. KFC's around the corner. So many great benefits at 950. Robbie's for a good roast and a beer. Sir, can I say 5,000 on your behalf? 955. At 955, take comfort in the competition. You know it's not a lemon. This is a good home. People watching this from Auckland, they're weeping at this price. 955. Can I say 960, sir? At 955,000, Lucy, we know the value's got to be there. At 955, going once at 955. I'll take it, I'll work with you at 956. At 956, I have. 965, good work. He looks to stamp his authority. At $965,000. Pay today's prices, folks, tomorrow's interest rates. Our job is to mitigate your regret. At $965,000, Lucy will keep working with you, but there are other buyers coming to the market in spring. Maybe now's the time to stop the clock at 965. What about 66? Clickety click. I'll take a 1. At 955, or 65 I should say, once, twice. Third and final call. There is some discussion. One of you needs to make a decision. The other one needs to forgive that person. At 965, all right, we're all paused there. Look, I can't sell to you at this level. We need to have a quick chat outside of the room. Auction is open. If there is any change, do come back to us. We'll be back with you very soon.
Shiny lights and purple sky, Everything's so right. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby.
Well, it's a pleasure to be up here for our next auction at 130 Bower Ave in New Brighton. Now, Jamin Marshall and Sharan Randawa from our Merriva office has been in charge of bringing this property to the market and has done an absolute superb job. Pleasure working with you too. Very warm welcome to our owner, Darren. It was lovely to meet you the other day. I enjoyed chatting to you about your time and your memories there at Bower Ave. Now, to the contract, I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 626 square metres, more or less, record of title CB2F370. Now, settlement date is set down for the 24th of October 2025, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date, and the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Now, bidders and buyers, as per the further terms of sale, this property is being sold on an as-is, where-is basis. Well, what an opportunity here, whether you're a savvy buyer, an investor with vision, or a developer ready to roll up your sleeve. This is a chance to make something special here. I visited on Sunday. The sun was just pouring, and this home is just positioned perfectly to capture that all-day sun. Inside, it's got a great floor plan, the kitchen dining area that flows through to that spacious living area, and it's a bonus having that conservatory, lovely place to soak up their afternoon sun. You've got a long hallway there with 5 bedrooms and a bathroom go off. Plenty of room for all the family. You could turn one of those bedrooms into a bigger master and put an ensuite and walk-in wardrobe maybe. It's a home that has stood the test of time. It served the owners well. We were chatting that how much they have just loved this area. You've got the shops that are walking distance away. You've got cafes. You've got schools. You've got Shirley boys and Avonside girls. So this really underpins the value here. It's just walking distance away. Spend your summers at QE2. You've also at the beach, and you've got QE2 there to go hydrosliding. Great opportunity here for a renovation. So who's ready to roll up their sleeves, ladies and gentlemen? I look for your opening bid at 130 Bower Ave. Someone want to start me away? Not a silent auction. Shall we start something nice and easy? They're 250,000. At 250, you should all be putting your hand up. 250, welcome in, sir. Good luck today. At 250, who goes next? Should we travel in 20s to make it nice and easy? 200. 300. 300. 300 over there. Welcome in, sir. Good luck. At 300, 320, can I say? 310. All right, I'll take your 10 at 310. 320 for you, was it, sir? At 320 down the back. We've got 4 in the race at this stage. At 320 over here, can I say 330? At 320, you're shaking the wrong way. We shake this way here in the auction rooms. At 320 over here, the bid's with you. It's against you here. Another 10,000 at 320 is the bid to beat. Great opportunity here. I see a lot of 330, welcome back in at 330. 340 now on the nod at 340. At 340, coming 350, great bid, 350. The bid's against you now, sir, at 360. At 360, he's nodding away. Pardon? 400. Great bid there. We've got my colleagues bidding there on behalf of someone at 400,000. 5 in the race. At 400,000, 410, can I say? What about you, sir? 410. So much potential here. Walk to those local shops as well. Good floor plan at 400 down the back. Haven't forgotten about you. At 400, 405 perhaps. I'll take a 5. Think of what you can do there. Go back to the property now, have a walk around. You had a vision when you were there. At 400,000. People will be watching in Auckland, they'll be thinking we're bidding on a garage. At 405, at 405,000. 405. It's against you now. It's at 405. 410, can I say? At 405. First call. 405. Was that a nod? 410. At 410. Welcome in. At 410,000. At 410. I think there's 6 in the race now. It's 410,000. 415, can I say? Talk to Liz. She'll give you some good advice. At 410,000. It's against you. It's against you. At 410. It's down here. Another 5 for you. At 410. Call it away 3 times. First call at 410. Second call at 410. Have we got any other late bidders? At 410. It's down here in front. If I do pause, there is that risk that it might not come back out. At 410. 415 with Jamin on the phone at 415,000. Let's get you straight back in front at 420. 20 at 420. At 420 is the bid to beat. It's against you now, Jamin. At 420. As is, where is, great one to do up. 25 back with you, Jamin. At 425. 430. 426. Just the one? All right, I'll come back to you for more soon. At 426, 430. At 426 is the bid to 430 now. 435 now. Great bid. This man knows how to bid. At 435,000. What about you over here? Back to open homes. You're going to take your shoes off all the time, which is really annoying. At 435,000. What about you? You're still thinking about what you could do there? At 435 with Jamin. First call. Down the back, another 5. Second call at 435. 36 puts the 1 on. At 436. 440, Jamin would be a good place to go. At 436, first call. 440 now. At 440 with Jamin on the phone. 445, let's change those bids a bit. At 440, first call. Second call. Third call at 440. Get you back in front. A 1 at 441. 441, happy to take the 1. It's more than I had. At 441,000, first call. Who knows when the next one will be? Second call. And 5. 445. At 445. Walk to Shirley's Boys, Avonside Girls, really underpins the value here. Great investment property. At 445, first call. Second call at 445. The bid's against you. Third call at 445. One more. One for the road. It's got that Bower pub just down the road. You can have one for the road down there. Here that's pretty popular on a Friday night. At 445, third call. You sure? Liz? Over here at 445. Would you like to come back in? Absolutely sure. Down the back at 445. All right, if I have no further bids, I'm going to pause the auction. 446, here we go. Welcome in, coming in late there. One of my colleagues bidding with someone there at 446,000. At 446, it's against you, Jamin. 450. At 446,000. 450 have now. At 450. 455. It's a familiar face here in our auction rooms, working with Alan from our item office. At 450 is the bid to beat. Another one. Get you back in front. Only come here for one bid today. And the coffee. And time with Alan. At 450, it's with you, Jamin. First, second, third, call. All right, I'm going to pause the auction with you, Jamin. You're the highest bidder. The auction is still open and live, so if you have a change of mind, please let us know. We pause at 450, and we'll be back with you shortly with Edgware Road. Let's move on to our next property up for auction, which is 112A Edgware Road in St Albans. Now, this property has been superbly brought to the market by Miranda and Miller Newbury from our Maryvale office. You do bring some quality homes into our auction rooms, Miranda. Very warm welcome to our owners who are actually watching online in Australia, so welcome and good luck today. To the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 187 square metres more or less on certificate of title 1202513. Now, settlement date is set down for the 13th of August 2025 unless you're working to a pre-arranged date and the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, I was very, very impressed with this brand new home built by MP Property. It's just been beautifully built. It's got lovely street appeal, striking Hebel and innerwood cladding. Step inside it, it's just so impressive. It's light and bright, it's modern. I love all the neutral colours used throughout. It's got a designer Bosch kitchen, stone bench tops, and it all flows so nicely through to the living area and to that outdoor area that will capture all that lovely afternoon, evening sun, the perfect place for summer barbecues. How amazing is that handcrafted stairs that leads you up to those bedrooms? Gorgeous master bedroom there where you've got your ensuite and your walk-in wardrobe. You can see that no expense has been spared building this. It's highly spec throughout. You've got a 10-year master build guarantee, healthy homes tick, H1 energy rated. There's just so many extras here. Prime location, we all know how good this location, just outside the 4 Avs. Stroll down to that Edgware village, go to Chris, get your fruit and veggies and a coffee. You've got the supermarket there, you've got a wonderful Thai takeaway place, my favourite, which is called Seema's. You just can't get better than this location. So enough said by me, Miranda. Great campaign. I know you've met some wonderful people through this. Let's find out who the new lucky owner is of 112A Edgware Road. Does someone want to start me away with an opening bid? Don't all shout at once. 650. All right, we'll go away at 650. 650. Good luck today at 650. Who goes next? At 650. Shall we travel in 25s from here? At 650. First call at 650. Beautifully built, no expense spared. Second call at 650. Third call at 650. Well, I'm going to place a vendor bid at 675. Stays with my owner at that. Invite you back at 700. At 675 is the bid to beat. If you're my only bidder, we'll pause the auction and we'll have a conversation outside the room. So at 675,000, first call, 700, can I say? Second call, 700,000. Now's your opportunity. I know Miranda has conditional interest in this property. You will be competing against conditional buyers who sometimes pay more for those conditions. This is the best place to buy today in the auction rooms. At 675, first call. Second call at 675. It's a vendor bid. Will you take me to 685 and we'll have a conversation? No, absolutely sure. All right, third call at 675 on a vendor bid. Right, I am going to pause the auction and I will have a conversation with these buyers here. So the auction is still open and live. So if you do have a change of mind, please let us know. The auction's paused at 675,000. We'll be back with you shortly.
I know what I did was wrong. Everybody makes mistakes. I know what I did was wrong. Everybody makes mistakes.
All right, bidders, if I could have your attention, please. If you are just joining us here at the Holmwood Auction Room, welcome. It's great to have you with us. I turn your attention back to 219 Matsons Avenue in Papanui. We left the room on a live bid at $965,000. Some good discussion outside of the room. And our sellers have opted to activate clause 2.6 under the contract. The property has been withdrawn, and at $990,000 it has happily been sold. Congratulations. All right, fabulous outcome. As always, Jack and Jan, Marshall and Morley, Fendleton office. To our underbidders, commiserations, you're in good hands. Stick with the process. We'll find you something very, very soon indeed. We go now, bidders and buyers, to Merivale. Hey, this is a wonderful address. We know how good the street is. 37 Rhodes Street has pride of position there, really on the bend of that street. It's ever so quiet down this neck of the woods. The contract describes a freehold title, 257 square metres of very manageable yet highly valuable blue chip real estate. The settlement day, the 15th of August 2025, that being a Friday, you might be working to a pre-arranged date. I just think you'll revel in this split level floor plan. It's been brought to the market, of course, by Foss Shanahan. There he is, back of the room. Foss, g'day, good morning. No stranger to good real estate, certainly no stranger to the auction arena. This particular vendor we've worked with in the past, she really is fastidious in her efforts, and you can see that in the presentation throughout the home. 3 levels of plenty of panache, certainly lots of practicality, functionality on offer here. There's a bedroom for everyone, there's living space for everyone. It's got some great bonus areas as well, whether it's for hobbies or studies. And then you walk out the front door and it's just a hop, skip and a jump to Hagley Park, or to the Central City, or to Carlton Corner. Many of my colleagues no stranger to that precinct. It's just a great, great neighbourhood to live in. So, I think let's get underway here, Foss, at number 37 Rhodes Street in Merivale. I look for an opening bid, an opening offer. Who starts us away? Where do we say go? It's the last offering of the day, bidders and buyers. Bid now or you go home homeless. Choice is yours at 37 Rhodes Street. Couldn't ask for better location than this. At 37 Rhodes Street. Is there 800,000 maybe? Maybe that's a good indication, a good hint. If you don't, hello. Have you been waving a bit at me the whole time? I do apologise. At 800, was it 800,000? Just confirming, at 800,000. Welcome to the bidding at 800,000 and best of luck today at $800,000. First call, you see beautiful clean lines on the exterior, light and dark, it looks great. Inside, there's a great sense of space, certainly lots of natural sunlight at 800,000. Second call at 800. I look for 850, don't let me limit you. Third and final call at 800,000. Any better bid? Any? How much? I asked for 850. Would you call it 820 at this level? Have you got instructions from someone on the phone or pretending? At 810, all right, I'll work with you. My good friend Nigel there at $810,000. First call bids against you, folks. Shouldn't be hard to beat. Not in this neighbourhood at 810. What would you say, sir? Another 10? At 810 and 820, or maybe something stronger? At 820, first call. Second call. Third and final call against you. 830, great, at 830 and 840 I assume, at 840. At 840 the call. At 840 going once. 850, yes, we're in Merivale, we're under $1 million. At 860 now, front of the room, front of the bidding. 870 at $870,000. Folks, our parents used to cry over 10% of this. Look what happened. Bid today, a lot of home at this level at 870. Bids against you, folks, would you say at 80? On the first call at $870,000. Are we one group, or are you arguing over who's going to bid next? At 870. I think I'm on second call, third call with your buyer at $870,000. Folks, this is not even $300,000 per level of home. How much there? Where? Are you nodding? I do beg your pardon. Too busy talking, not listening. At 880, I do beg your pardon, on the nod. At 880. At 880 the call. I'll just shut up and watch. At 880. 890, locked and loaded, and 900. I've got you now. At 900. Against you there, back of the room, 900. Can I say 910? Would recommend 920. Put some distance between yourselves and your competitor. At 900,000, first call. 905. He cuts me in half. At 905 and 910. 910 the bid. At 910. 915. Some of the best restaurants in the region. Yes. At 920. Let me finish the line, sir. At 920. We'll stroll back home, stumble maybe. 925. 930. At 930 bids against you. 935. It's my dad's boss, which I suppose makes him my boss in some way. At 935. 940. 940 the call. Against you their first call at 945. And 950. And 950. First chance at $950,000. 955. 960. From that master bedroom, you see the treetops of Hagley. It's a beautiful outlook. At 960. Under. We're on the market and selling at $960,000. If there's no better bid or offer, I sell away. At 960, bids in front of the room. 965, underpinned by some excellent school zoning. So many good schools, you could afford to get expelled once or twice. At 965. And 970. Do you know this man next to you here, sir? At 970, bids here, against you, I'm selling. 972,500, a change of pace. You match that at 975, front seat. 975, I'm selling. A new name goes on the title today. Blue chip title. Convenient location, once called at 975. Another 2.5. Nice and clear bid, thank you, at 977. And change in 980. And 980. Big decisions being made in the auction room. I would argue the value's there, folks. We'll look back in 5 years and chuckle about figures like this. At 980. Decision time at 980, or am I selling here? At 980,000. Another 2.5 at 982 and change. I'm going to ask you for $1 million before you say yep, and then I'll have you. What do you reckon, sir? At 982 the half. 985. Athens Yacht Club's not far from here. That's good. Have you eaten there? It's very good food. At 985. No, you're not. Implore your person on the phone. We're under $1 million in Maryvale, surely. There's another 2.5. I'll take 500 even. At 985, I'm selling. We enter the valley of no return. Final chance. First call at 985,000. Second call at 985. Third and final call. Well, please congratulate him. A great effort. Come back again. We've got more next Wednesday. Would you like me to knock the hammer down or take my time? Or at 985, it is going. It is going to some very lovely people. It is gone and sold. Congratulations. Hey, welcome to Maryvale. Superb work, folks, and great bidding representative here. Nice to meet you, sir. Commiserations to the underbidder. Nice to see you, Nigel. And do you want me to do it again? Does that conclude our day, Hayden? Oh, we'll have an update for you soon, folks.
Have your attention, ladies and gentlemen. I take you now back to 130 Bower Ave in New Brighton. Sorry about the delay. Now we've had, we left the lectern on a live bid of 450,000. We've had some negotiations and some robust conversations outside the room, and there has been an increase in that bid to 465,000. And under clause 2.6, the owner has exercised their right, and I'm very happy to announce that the property has been sold. So congratulations. Well done, Sharon and Jamin. Great campaign. Well done. Congratulations to our owner. Good luck with everything, and commiseration to our underbidders. We'll be back with you shortly. Thank you for your patience. Ladies and gentlemen, I take you now back to 112A Edgware Road. We paused the auction at 675,000. We had some negotiations outside the room and there has been an increase in that to 720,000. At that level, it's not quite where my owners want it, so we're going to pass the property in at 720,000. So anybody north of that figure, give Miranda and Miller Newbury a call. I know we have some hot conditional interest and there may be an offer being presented this afternoon. So the property is passed in at 720. Now, does that wrap us up for the week, Hayden? That wraps us up for the week, so we look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.